the #1 seed coming in from the Northwest region from Potomac High School. And Marcato, you saw him. He's your champion here at 112.
High School, Aaron Burnley.
Frank, we're moving into 119 now. Let's talk about your pick here at 19. We've got Mason, who's the #1 seed out of the Northwest region from Stonewall Jackson, taking on Baker, the #2 seed out of the Northwest region
let me tell you
from
something.
North Stafford.
I'm just pointing on my piece of paper here, right here. And if you can see that Doc Conkrite, this is the Doc Conkrite. Doc Conkrite's been with the state championships for 25 years, and his sons were all state champs. Now, this kid here, Mason, breaks his nose wrestling Reyes.
Right.
Now, then he tells Doc Conkrite, says, look, he can't wrestle. He says, I'm going to wrestle, Doc. I don't care how broke it is. He taped his nose to his head. Taped his nose around and around and around. He went out, not only wins the match, but pins Reyes. Anybody that's that tough, you got to like him. Plus, with a 41-0 record, that is kind of interesting as well. So, Todd Mason's 41-0, and he's going to wrestle Justin Baker, who is 30-4. So we're going to see what's happened. This is one. He doesn't look big, but he is one a sucker. Here we go.
Baker got into the finals here with a pin of Slocum from Western Branch. So Baker certainly no slouch in taking on Mason here from Stonewall Jackson. Baker, the #2 seed out of the Northwest. Mason, the #1 seed out of the Northwest. So I imagine that as Stonewall Jackson and North Stafford High School met each other, these guys have seen each other before. No doubt, Mason, Todd Mason, whom we've seen before in other state tournaments, certainly has the gut advantage here. Wrestled, pinned Reyes, no small task, but he do it with a broken nose. Yet and again, something else to do. So we're at 119, a minute 33 left in the first period. Mason of Stonewall Jackson, he's in the maroon, I think you'd call it that. And Baker from North Stafford is in the navy blue.
Now that is a wild move, and it is a move. What he did is it's a little leg lace, and you hook the head, and you roll through, and you kind of elevate, and it looks wild, but you score, and that's exactly what occurred here.
Sure did. 2 points for Mason. He's up by 2 now, 2-0, with a minute 7 left in the first period. Frank, who was your pick here? Mason.
Mason by the, I gave him the Iron Head Award.
Yeah.
Breaks his nose and keeps on ticking, and takes a licking.
Actually, he gave a licking.
Gives a licking and keeps on ticking.
Yeah, right about that.
Mason is from...
Mason's from Stonewall Jackson.
Stonewall Jackson.
Baker from North Stafford.
2 Northern Virginia wrestlers.
Justin Baker, 30 wins, 4 losses.
Stonewall Jackson, a pretty solid wrestling program up there in the Northwest. Now Baker's going to get 2 points here to tie it up for the reversal. Frank, is he even thinking about the fact his nose is broken?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. If you tell him he only had one eye, it wouldn't matter.
Wouldn't matter.
It's a great shot by our expert camera crew.
17 seconds now in this first period. And Mason of Stonewall Jackson with a face mask going up by 2, 4-2.
Let's look what he's trying to do here. A great shot by our cameraman. You see that arm bar going in there? He's going to try to probably tilt him with a double arm bar.
2 seconds.
That's doubly nasty, and it hurts too. And they've refereed ended the period there.
Actually, the clock ended the period, but that's... It's 2 minutes now here, 119, 4-2. Favor Mason of Stonewall Jackson.
Mr. Baker chooses now.
He's going to try to sit out here. No, nothing doing. Mason hauls him back in. Now, that's important right there, Frank, that he's got his arm. He was able to get that one arm.
Oh, yes, it is. It is that. He's got a... What he's trying to do, well, there's a late switch.
Whoa!
And here's Justin.
Justin Baker, 2 points now to tie it up at 4.
And here comes Mason right back. This is a tough cookie, baby. And you don't get 41-0 by not being a tough cookie. But it's a nice this is just real good wrestling here at this point. Riding and wrestling. Everywhere you look in this gym, you'll see 2 eyes. There's 2 eyes everywhere and a whole lot of people in this place. I think our official attendance is probably over 4,000 people here. We're at Chesapeake, Virginia at Oscar Smith, the brand new Oscar Smith High School. Tournament director was Wayne Martin, former wrestling coach at Great Bridge High School. Our hats off to all the staff and a wonderful job they did here with the state championship. I hope it comes back. It was well done.
Minute 5 now in the second period, still tied up at 4. What's Baker trying to do specifically, Frank?
Well, what he's got to do, he's got a spiral ride on. But see, I think what we're finding out about Mason, he's just ungodly strong because he's got a half Nelson on him and he's just not able to do anything.
Let's see if we can get a shot of that. He's got to fix his mask here. Oh, I know that hurt. Oh, he's picking his mask up and he slammed it right into his face. Hey, forget about it.
Is this a tough cookie? Broken nose and all.
Forget about it.
And look where he is. He's right here in the finals.
He says, hey, forget about it.
Just forget the face mask. Forget the broken nose.
Justin Baker.
Whoa.
Mason Stonewall.
Hey, that's one tough cookie.
You got that right.
Now
Can you imagine? Let's start, now that I get to his nose, let's start with the crossface, Frank. 28 seconds on the clock in the second period. Oh, that looks like a cradle to me.
He's winning
no,
now.
No, he's got a headlock on. Roll him over.
He's the sentimental favorite. Mason.
Oh, whoa.
The whole place went wild.
2 more points out. 7.
I tell you what, we're going to talk to this young man when this thing's over with. That one tough cookie.
Mr. Mason chooses now. Todd Mason, 41 wins, no defeats.
And with broken nose and all, takes the mask off because it was bothering him.
Yeah.
Gets cross-faced immediately, gets thrown on his back in headlock, which is even more pressure against the nose. Beer hugs Baker on top, rolls him through, and now is back and is winning 6-7. No, losing 7-6.
Yeah, losing 7-6. The winner right now, the winning is Baker from North Stafford. But there's 2 reversal points for Mason. A minute and a half left in the third period, and this is anybody's baby. Now it's 8-7.
This is definitely, Mason is by far the sentimental crowd here. He's been adopted by everybody in this gym here because of what he has done to get to the finals. Pins the defending state champion from Salem High School in Virginia Beach. Now he goes down by a point.
Now it's 9-8.
9-8.
In favor of Baker again.
Now he had
a lot of lead changes here, Frank.
Justin Baker in the lead.
He's going to get an escape for that. So now we're tied up at 9.
54 seconds. This is one tough cookie. Both these kids are. Not to take anything away from Baker.
No,
Oh, no.
Because, you know, a lot of kids might know, hey, you know, his nose is broken. I better
Ankle pick, ankle pick.
Thing.
He steps behind it. They'll try to roll him from there. 34 seconds to go.
All tied up.
30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds.
You know, I'm tempted to say whoever ends up with this takedown is going to win, but this lead has changed so many times. 20 seconds.
The roll.
There's the takedown points. 2 takedown points for Mason is going to put him up 11-9 with 10 seconds.
9.
Baker's trying to get away from
Going
it.
after
Close.
this young man.
3 seconds. 2. That's it. That's the end of this third period. That should do it. It looks like the North Stafford coaches won an award of a point or 2 here for the reversal, but he's not going to get it. Your state champion at 119 in a most exciting match. The toughest kid in this gym, most likely. Mason from the Northwest region, Stonewall, Jackson High School, is going to be your state champion by a score of 11-9.
A great match by both wrestlers. Justin Baker, you finished second, but that applause was for you as well. Great job, Todd Mason. And now the presentation of awards.
No doubt for Baker.
12-pound weight class.
Did for Stafford just to get there and puts on a great match, no doubt about it. But the heart of this gym was behind Mason of Stonewall Jackson, who's being worked on right now as we speak. Going down to 125, we're going to see Pereira of Stonewall Jackson, yet another Stonewall Jackson wrestler. Pereira, an 11th grader, came in seated first out of the Northwest region, taking on Perry, an 11th grader, who came in seated first out of the Eastern region. He's an 11th grader also. And Perry, probably one of the easier paths to get here. Probably had less resistance than any other wrestler getting here. He tech-falled Monterosa, the number 1 seed from the North region. He pinned Alexander, the Northwest region's number 2 seed, and he technical fouled Woods, the first guy he wrestled, the number 4 seed from the Northern region. In fact, from W.T. Woods High School up in the Northern region, I'm sure that some of our Channel 53 viewers are familiar with that. W.T. Woods is senior, or rather S. Allen from W.T. Woods High School up in the Northern region, beaten by Carl Perry, by